Wow, that intro gets me every time.
I want an intro. I ain't got no fucking intro.
Are you seeing that? Look at this intro with the pizza, man.
I know,
Look
it's
at
awesome.
oh my gosh, this
It's
is
a giant asteroid come to squash all of us.
star-studded
That's
cast.
right.
Look what we've got here. I've got Jason Weeby, I've got Bobby Jackson, I've got the giant asteroid, I've got
Giant
Bob
asteroid.
Rodolphe and Julie Guthrie down here in the bottom corner. Thanks for joining us, guys. And then Michael Proctor back from camping.
Right. I made it
Thanks,
back.
guys, for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And behind the giant asteroid is just
Put it
doom and
down.
destruction. Gene. He's going to keep doing that the entire show. Do you want to
Gene's
explain
been
what
gone
you
with
do?
his kidney stones.
Gene?
He had
No?
lithotripsy last week, and
Sometimes
that's what came out.
you're in favor of the giant asteroid. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, hey, that intro was by Cameron Bezadpour. Remember that? We're going to say that every week from now on. He's the one who
You should. It's a
made
great
that.
intro.
It's a great intro. Took Gene's art. He did it for the Pizza Dungeon Dragon, and made it into a neon sign there. That's awesome. I think that's great. So
So you're
Cameron,
telling me that neon sign doesn't actually exist?
not yet. It will though.
Okay, because you got to have that neon sign.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's super cool.
All right.
So, anyway, thanks, Cameron, for that awesome introduction. And thank you guys all for joining today. We really appreciate it. We're going to go through and look at a bunch of stuff there. We're going to show some stuff today that no one has seen, no one in America has seen, right? Two people, me and Daryl. And then now Justin, because I sent them the pictures. But before that, no one has seen any of this stuff. So it's going to be brand new, going to show all you guys today. Before we get rolling on all this stuff, anything you guys want to talk about? Not all at once?
We didn't practice anything.
Well, I thought maybe you guys showed it because you wanted to talk about something.
No,
we
we're
wanna see the
still
menu.
stunned by the giant asteroid announcement.
Okay. All right.
It's coming. It's coming.
What you working on there, Proctor? Oh, it's the Fathom Tyrant. So cool. Super cool.
Oh, that looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
Look, hold on.
Very
I got you, Proctor.
There, Proctor is going to blow it up.
That's cool. Looks like some
Very cool.
pastels. I love it.
It's big. It is big.
It's a pastel
cute.
tyrant. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the eyes coming together. Or is it done? I hate to say it. It's
Yeah,
coming together if it's already done.
Yeah, it's almost
Okay.
done. I'm very pixelated right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
internet's struggling a bit.
It's all
Yeah.
right.
That is
Yeah.
mine or yours.
Very, very
I believe it's yours.
Well,
Yeah, it's always
pixelation
good.
is legal in Colorado now, so.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, let's get rolling. So what we're going to do here, we've got a big announcement today. Something that everyone's been waiting on for almost a year now. But
Yep,
we've got a big
Bob and
announcement.
Julie are on camera.
That's
They are. A big announcement. Thank you,
I
Bob.
don't think anybody was waiting for that.
That's one of the announcements. But we've got another one. Hey,
Yay.
Bob and Julie, I like your window treatment there.
I do too.
I would think that's just for Halloween, but knowing you guys, it's year round.
I think we're going to leave it. I think we're going to leave it. We like it.
Very cool. So Justin, I've sent you a bunch of pictures.
Yes.
We're just going to just hit the ground running and just go through these things. All right. So let's just start here. So Pandra Lagwagon asked if we could get some pics of the stuff in the Greek Odyssey expansion. We're like, sure. So Collins has been shooting some photos, and so he did these Greek Odyssey shots for me. And it's only about half the models in the set, but we're going to go through these pretty quickly because we got a lot of stuff to go through. So this is the Cyclops by Jason Weemy, shown here with the club hand. He's got an optional left hand. Jason, what's in the optional left hand?
Another sheep, ram.
A sheep.
Yes, a sheep.
Because
Because he wouldn't let
Because
you do
of
a
the
wombat,
fable.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
what's
had
in-
wombats. I had wombat skins hanging around, and you said no, those have to be sheep because
So did
that's
Gene.
canon. So we went with the canon and made them sheep.
right, Polyphemus was a shepherd, right? He had sheep.
Yes, yes. A
There you
damn
go,
good
okay.
one too. He doesn't get enough credit for that.
Yeah, he doesn't. Although he did let a bunch of Argonauts go. What's
True.
next, Justin?
Let's see here. What do we have next? We have this.
Aha, this is the
Ooh.
Centaur
Look at that.
by
Cool.
Claude Harris.
That's cool.
Very dynamic pose,
Mm.
very cool model. Todd just sort of made this up, just like the Cyclops. Just made this stuff up. Just sort of had an idea and went with it, and that's by Todd. Good little piece there in the Greek Odyssey expansion. Now, what you're seeing here are what we call the PU samples. These are Resonance Masters, but your models you're going to get from the Kickstarter fulfillment are going to look almost exactly like this. These are in Bones Black, by the way. So, all right. And next. The Hydra by Julie Guthrie. Super cool.
Yeah.
How many heads
Cool.
in this Hydra, Julie? 5?
Yes.
And one head you can't see. It's kind of turned to the back there. Yeah, super cool. Rhonda Bender actually painted one of these for us already, and it turned out great. But yeah, this is
Fantastic.
the Hydra. Yeah,
What's the
great
base,
model.
What's the base size on the Centaur?
Great question. I believe that it's larger than 1 inch, but it is not fill a 2-inch base. It's a small, probably about a 30 millimeter diameter base. So he's not huge, but he does not fill a 2-inch base either. So I think in role playing games, I think centaurs are large creatures, so if that's a 2-inch base, but he does not fill a 2-inch base. But it certainly doesn't fit on a 1-inch base either. Okay. What's next?
That's the way to commit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is one of the Harpies. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Proctor mocking you.
I didn't say anything. That Gene said that. I didn't say anything.
He's
Okay,
a mocker.
whatever.
I'm going to kick
Spend
y'all
a
off the
week
show.
out in the woods and you come back all froggy.
What is that? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
there's
there's
Slasher.
That looks good.
one of the Harpies, and
Look at
what
the
you got
harp.
next to it.
That's cool.
Then we have the second Harpy.
Oh, that's a
Those are
great
cool.
one.
They're both
That
great.
pose
like
is
that.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I like the pose a lot. You wouldn't expect
Yeah.
that pose. That's really cool. Oh.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah. Usually everybody's got the wings out all the time, but that's a great
Yeah.
that's a great look.
Yeah, she was really cool. She's really cool and creepy. Very cool. All right, and next. Oh, yeah.
That's
I
a
love
nice
that
guy.
guy.
Yeah, this is Chris Lewis's bronze golem. That is like, man, that's a cool piece. The Greek Odyssey set is full of really cool stuff. It doesn't pack the bang for the buck like the Dark Depths one does, but the Greek Odyssey set has got some killer individual pieces in there. It's just, there's so many good pieces in there. And this one in particular seems to be a fan favorite. A lot of people seem to like it. Proctor, you painted it for
It's wonderful.
some of your classes for ReaperCon.
Those ram head
our last
fists are
ReaperCon.
super cool.
Yeah.
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 Our last ReaperCon,
I-
you got some resin copies for me, and we used it as the class mini in Shaded Metallics, the last live
Shaded
ReaperCon. And it was a huge hit. People just wanted to buy them afterwards. So yeah, it's fantastic miniature to go not Shaded Metallics on.
And
Yeah.
look how big it
That's
is.
it.
You could, I mean, that's a big miniature.
Yeah,
He's
it's a
good.
great miniature. It was
is on
better when it had the wombat heads before Ron took his art editorial, went right through the
minute.
Greek expansion and changed all the damn wombat heads to rams.
See,
Oh,
there's
well.
a size
You know-
comparison.
That's funny. It's even
That's
funnier
big.
because Gene actually did that. Okay, so I did have to force him to remove the dead wombat. He was going to put a dead corgi on there, which I really had to draw the line on that.
Hmm.
So
You're
anyway,
just no fun. You're no fun.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're a buzzkill.
You remember?
Yeah,
You're a buzzkill.
It was.
I
it
really
was a
like
few
that
years ago.
wombat version of the demonic lasher. I thought it was a great.
There was a flat
wombat
dog
heads.
on the sole of one of the frost giants shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
years
that.
ago, and you edited that out too.
I did
Something's
not.
wrong
I did not. I promise I didn't. I didn't even notice it.
Is it
I
still
never-
stuck on
Actually,
there?
it's not
No,
edited
they
out;
took
it's
it off.
directed out, I believe.
never
Directed.
Yeah,
got
directed out. It was
Directed
directed out.
I think
yeah, it
the
was
sculptor
directed.
forgot to put it on there.
Mhm.
So next photo, Justin. before we bog down into who's got what on their team.
Oh, look at that.
This is Zeus. This is the Zeus statue by Chris Lewis. Chris sculpted this in very classical style. Super cool. Yeah, really, really cool. Really clean, really nice. Rhonda's texting me. What is she saying?
How
She
come
likes
I'm
his
not on the
hat.
show?
Come on in, Rhonda. Water's fine.
We had to have somewhere to show the miniatures.
Okay, someone's panicking. It's okay. Let's send out Justin. The next one I think is the Hera statue or Athena. It's Hera. Yeah, she's got a boob, so you might want to skip past that one.
Uh-oh.
It's
Some emoji pasties, you'll be all right.
Yeah,
I'm not
a
looking.
banjo.
I'm not looking.
They're covered, sort of.
So
no, it's fine. You can't see detail, so it's not.
Okay.
Hurt your eyes.
It's
so,
art anyway.
Chris
Yeah.
did these, and these are beautiful, gorgeous sculpts. Dave Pugh just texted. He said, "Oh, I'm not on the show." Dave, come on in. The water's fine. Just jump right on in there. Get the link from Justin and hop in. So there's that. Okay. Now, Dave, these photos at the request of Panzer Lagwagon. Panzer Lagwagon, if you're watching, Dave called me and said, "Hey, make sure you put those Greek photos in there today," because he was asking last night. So these are for you, Panzer Lagwagon. All right, what's next, Justin? The Lucrata, or the Badger Wolf, as we call it, by Jeff Valley.
Oh, cool.
I haven't heard anything from Jeff in years and years and years, but Jeff was a tremendous sculptor. Did really great animals, and this is a good example of his sculpting style. Really, really nice, really clean, really nice. Great Lucrata. Everybody needs Lucratas for their D&D games, so here's where you're going to get yours. You can get it in metal now, or get it in your Greek Odyssey expansion. Next.
Whoops. There we go.
Okay, Gene, here's your stuff. Here's the wizard, the Greek wizard. We wanted to do a little Greek adventuring party. So I said, Gene, make up some cool Greek heroes.
I like
With
the
no
sand.
wombats.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
With
cool.
no wombats.
With no wombats. My favorite little detail in this guy is the owl on top of the staff. I like that a lot. That's so cool. Very cool. Who's next in the Greek party?
Cool.
Oh, the fighter. Yes. Really cool. Cool detail on the shield.
Or
Yeah.
what were they called in Greek? They were
Hoplites.
hoplites. Thank you. Yeah, hoplite.
And he's got a wolf detail on the shield. Is there any story behind that, Gene, or just something cool?
He just we gave him a wolf pelt on his shoulder and wrapped around his back. So I figured, well, let's just continue with a wolf. That is an actual Greek wolf design from a real Greek shield. So
Turned out really nicely too. Turned out really great.
thanks.
And who's next, Justin? Hercules. Hercules. This is by Bobby Jackson.
Oh,
Bobby,
yeah. Look at that.
No wombat on that either.
no wombat there, but a dead
That's a
lion.
wombat on his shoulder. I thought it was a wombat.
Those
I
Greeks
had
sure
it.
wore a lot of dead stuff.
It's more of a
He's
wombat
got a
on his knee.
wombat.
I edited the wombat. So
Yeah,
And
that
he's
does
got
that. That could
big-
be a wombat on his kneecap.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a wombat.
He's got a wombat
It's a
on his
wombat
knee and a
right
big
there.
wombat on his shoulder, and that thing he's got
Yeah.
carrying in his hand is a wombat thumper.
That was the eighth labor. That was the eighth labor of Hercules. That's the one they don't talk about
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
he had to go to Australia and kill the wombat. That was his eighth labor.
Right,
He never finished it.
Well, in those days, the wombats had a wider range too. So
Maybe that's true. This guy's really great. The fur is really crisp.
Yeah.
The detail on his belt is fantastic. The face is great. Good model. Good job, Bobby. That's a really nice looking figure. What's next there, Justin?
Yeah, it is. That weapon is called a
hold on a second.
wombat.
A wombat. There we go. There's the third member of if you count the Hercules as part of the party, there's the female archer, Jean. Also did this one.
That's awesome.
Stepping down.
She's great. Love the pose.
Yeah.
Pose.
I like her face.
Yeah. She's great. She's really nice. That's a good looking figure for Greek adventures or any hey, look at
Hey,
that.
it's Chris.
Chris Lewis is here. What's
How's
up,
everybody
Chris?
doing?
Good. We're
Oh, good. My
reviewing
sound's
figures.
working.
You're good. We can hear you fine. All right. Here we go.
back
So, and what do we got next here, Justin? We got a lot of figures to go through. There we go. The Nemean Lion. Chris, you sculpted this.
No, I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I did. Jesus Christ.
You did.
When you sculpted it,
It's been
when
a
you
while.
sculpted it, it was the wombat. Remember, it was a wombat, and then Ron changed
The
it.
Nemean wombat.
Well, there were
Wombat,
wolves, there were dogs, there
was a
it's
lot
all
of stuff.
blur.
There was a lot of stuff. There's quite a bit of stuff. The Nemean Lion's awesome. He's huge. Now that's a big lion. He's not small. He is big.
Is that the 2-inch base?
Yeah. He's big. He's
Oh
quite
wow,
large. So
he's Hobby Lobby big.
suitable
H
for
scale.
your mythic battles for
He's-
sure.
He's riding big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's big. He could be battle cat big.
Okay, he's too
Nice.
big to be a wombat.
No, a dire
Well.
one, maybe. Oh, look at here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Cloud Giant.
Cloud Giant by Gene Van Horn. Yeah, this is the piece that a lot of people were kind of disappointed they couldn't buy singlets that we just put in the Greek Odyssey expansion. But you cannot go wrong if you buy the Greek Odyssey expansion. There's so much cool stuff in there for $50. Can't go wrong. You know,
Can't go
The
wrong.
Greek
yeah.
expansion is only $50. Did I hear you right?
only $50. Yeah,
Why isn't
Yeah.
Should
everybody
buy
getting
two.
one?
you should buy two.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll tell you right now, of all the expansions, the Greek Odyssey expansion is the one that has sold the most to the backers. So obviously it's very popular, and a lot of people have taken already know that it's well worth the price.
Can't wait to
It is
see what we do
followed-
next.
Yeah. Followed by second place Dungeon Dwellers. So, but yeah, I think what really helped the Greek Odyssey set, I mean, despite the fact that being a fantastic set, is the new Greek campaign just came out from Wizards of the Coast. So a lot of people have that book, and they're looking for great figures for their games. So a lot of cool stuff.
You know,
All right.
sometimes the coincidences in life are amazing.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Shock.
Yeah, there wasn't
Never
any
mind,
planning
Jason.
there or anything.
I really
Minds
did.
thinking alike.
And was that it, Justin? That's it. Oh, here we go.
No,
Got more.
no, look at that.
That gorgeous Pegasus by Julie Guthrie. Fantastic.
Very
So good.
Yeah,
So graceful.
fantastic feathers.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Julie, how long did it take you in ZBrush to do those wings?
Yeah, exactly.
20 or 30
what a
minutes.
wiseacre.
I guess we're done.
Did you get a picture of
So-
this? Is this coming up?
There we go. There's
You just push the wing button in ZBrush.
Yeah, it's just a
just
button.
rock your screen.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You can. That's the hippogriff.
Still a work in progress, but
Yeah. That's the
the
hippogriff.
hippogriff.
That Julie also
It's
did for
badass.
this set. We don't have a photograph of the
Yeah.
white, but that is an awesome hippogriff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's killer.
So
It's
good.
tremendous.
Yeah. And Derek Schubert is actually painting the Pegasus right now. So gonna have some nice looking figures come out of this set with Proctor's bronze golem and his Pegasus and Derek's Proctor's Pegasus or Hippogriff and this Pegasus by Derek. You got some good looking stuff. Aaron Hartwell painted the Cloud Giant last year. So
The
some
Hydra.
really good Rhonda painted the Hydra. There's a lot of good stuff. There's some really good stuff.
Aaron Hartwell killed it on that Cloud
Yeah,
Giant.
she really
She
did.
really
Are you
did a
painting my
spectacular
Cyclops,
job.
Ron?
I will if you want me to. Which color do you
No, I
want?
don't want you to. That's why I was asking.
Good
I'll just
Good
leave
idea.
it gray. It's fine.
Pick
paint
one
it clear,
color.
please.
I'll paint it.
Clear.
Okay, any
Just
color?
clear coat.
That was
Wombat
good,
brown.
I think.
Yeah.
All right, what's next, Justin? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so the reason I'm showing this is because all the photos we've shown of this model in the Darkest Depths, he didn't have a jaw. The jaw piece was missing, and we knew that, but we wanted to go ahead and put it in the group shots and stuff. But I finally got the jaw today, and so I went downstairs and glued it onto the model and took the picture. So this is the
looking cool.
there you go. Parker's got one in his hands right there.
Hey.
You know, see how big it is? It's got a cool boat
It's
on the
huge.
base. Really cool.
Here's what the one of the new metal figures. What I can't remember her name. Bobby sculpted. That's
Yep.
how. That's the size.
You need a Sir 4 scale for Pete's sake.
I know, right? I can't believe I don't have one. Yeah.
So there's one right there. And I believe
Here you go, Proctor.
Sean Larson.
Okay, here.
painted.
I mean, let's show the two together.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
There
that's
you
how
go.
big
Now
it
There
is.
you go.
Yeah.
Pull out a
That's
little bit.
perfect.
Man, look
right
at that
there.
visual aids.
Yeah.
We are cooking
go.
with gas
Yeah.
now.
There you go.
That's amazing.
I believe that
So what
this
about
is,
Sean Larson?
Sean Larson
You
painted
bought
the Sir 4
so,
scale. So
Oh, okay.
Ah, he did a great job.
yeah, I did. Thanks, Sean. So anyway, like I said, now he's finally got a jaw, and so now we can show him in all his jawed glory. But Jason, on all these pieces you did for Dark Depths, the monsters and the critters that you did, they're crazy good, right? But then you went into the bases and put an amazing amount of detail on all these bases too.
Sure.
Way too
I'm
much.
inspired
That's
by
awesome.
Proctor.
All
I
right.
mean, I said I'm going to make
That's a
a
good-
base, and Proctor won't be able to even add a little bit of shit to this base. That's what that's
Yeah.
my whole.
Don't challenge
Drive.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, not necessary. And
No,
Jason,
the
you did-
bases are fun. Thanks. When you have that big a piece, I mean, Julie and Bob's been doing this too. There's, when you have that big a piece, you don't want it to just be kind of a boring base. You want to actually have it part of the sculpture.
And the good thing about Bones is you're able to go and add all this extra stuff, and it doesn't really, unlike metal, it doesn't change the price all that much when you do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, that's the
where-
other nice thing.
yeah, in metal you couldn't do this. You couldn't do this. All right,
The
well, cool.
little
That's
chip,
For
the
less than
little chip
$180
on this
bucks.
piece is really cool, and you can't see the back in that photo, but the back of that little boat that he's swimming over is get in the camera.
it's really cool.
It's
really cool.
really cool. It'd be a cool little extra basing piece. If you want to buy the whole thing and not cut it up and just use the boat.
And by the way, the rod that supports the monster will be clear when you get your.
I was going to ask
your-
about that.
Yeah, it's going to be in clear.
I'll paint
Okay.
it clear for the studio model.
Okay.
Thank you.
What else you got, Justin? What's next? Okay, real quick. So
That's not very Greek.
we're switching gears. So this is from the Chronoscope expansion. So Daryl Roberts here, who does our printing and file setting up and things like that, he painted the trailer and the zombies
That's
from the
awesome.
Chronoscope expansion last October. And we never had the opportunity to really show it off that much and do anything with it. But Daryl took this. Now, the trailer is actually much bigger because of the foreshortening. That's because of the foreshortening in the photo. The zombies look bigger than the trailer. It's actually that trailer is quite big. But these are four. There's the grandma, the mechanic zombie, the banjo dragging zombie, and then there's the grandpa zombie. And Daryl freehanded all that stuff. Let's see. And what's next?
Next foreshortening excuse, Bobby uses it all the time.
Here's the other four. You got
Sir,
baseball
foreshortening.
the mullet zombie, not cheerleader, but the I guess I don't know which the girl zombie, and then you have the little girl zombie at the end with the teddy bear. Very gruesome, very creepy. All framed by the trailer. So Daryl did all those, and then I think you got one more shot there, Justin. It's just the trailer by itself. Yeah. So really cool. And if you get the Ed Pugh actually went and wrote a game where you can use all the survivors and all the zombies and the trailer. And if you go look at the pledge manager, I don't know if you guys knew this. One of the power ups is I forget what we call it. The trailer park power ups. Anyways, it's the set with the tent and the log and the stump, and it's got the porta potty and the TV and the grill and all the little campground scenics. That's what it's called. All this stuff goes together. So if you wanted to play a zombie game, and I'll see if we can get Ed to put those rules up as a free PDF, but you've got a complete game with terrain, zombie survivors, and zombies. Just a fun little game to go and just to have fun with on a Saturday night. all the cool toys. You've got it all right there. We'll see if we can get Ed to put that up as a free PDF. But yeah, anyway, that's all part of the Chronoscope expansion. I wanted to show you guys that Daryl worked really hard on those models, and we haven't really showed any of his work. And I've been sitting around for a year, and I saw those, and I thought we need to really get those up to show people what these zombies and what this trailer will look like if you paint them up. So great job,
really
Dale.
tremendous.
Very cool.
Great job on all that. So all right, so there's that. So there's a fun little tidbit to look at. Now here's where we're moving into the Daimyo expansion. Now these are models, like I said at the beginning of the show, no one has seen before. We haven't shown. We never had prints. We didn't show any of this stuff. We just had the renders that Chris did. Chris did all these. And matter of fact, Chris did the bulk of the stuff in the Daimyo expansion. The bulk of it. We did a few pieces, but this is the first time we're seeing any of these. Yeah. So this is the first time we're seeing any of this stuff. So these are
Proctor's
the
on Cerberus.
Yeah, that's Cerberus.
Did we miss this? Yeah,
No,
we
I
talk about
got another photo coming up. And by the way,
okay.
those photos we took for the Greek expansion, that's not everything. That's just as far as Colin's got. How about that?
Right.
There's another photo in here that we'll get to later. This is Chris, what is this called?
They're not in order. That's
It's a Shinto arch, I believe.
Shinto arch, okay. And then
Which of course has
can
been
see-
corrupted.
yes, it's the corrupted
It's a shrine,
Shinto
isn't
arch.
it?
So if you show the next photo, Justin, I think we should.
Hold on a second. Is this the one you actually wanted to see in addition, or no?
No.
You were just referencing.
Don't show that.
Oh, okay. Well, too late.
no, too early.
Too early. This is the next one. I was trying to find the next one.
There we
from
go.
Proctor wanted.
That's cool.
To give you a little perspective, and even then, it's kind of foreshortened, but that gives you some scale of the arch. Dang it. My kid's calling me. So yeah, it's not a typo. It's a good size arch. And there's the one of Chris's skeletal samurai to give you some perspective on the size and stuff. Okay, all right. So what else? Now, this is Samurai Sophie. Now, Justin, there is a Samurai Sophie 1 and Samurai Sophie 2. So if you can show that one next. But this is the one. This is the way the model turned out. And unfortunately, I took this with my phone, so it wasn't a great photograph. I want to show you the render that Chris made for us. That'll give you a better idea of what Samurai Sophie actually looks like, because I didn't get a good angle on it. Have you got Samurai Sophie 1 and 2 there, Justin?
I have this. Oh, that's just the same photo. Look at that.
Same photo, yeah. I
Okay.
forgot to see a duplicate. But go to Samurai Sophie 1, Samurai Sophie 2. There you go.
There we go.
There. So this is what Chris did. So Chris,
Wow.
this is the way he sculpted it. So again, hopefully my crappy photo doesn't.
When was it
Run the-
decided that
Yeah.
this was an actual Sophie? Because that's not what you were.
You're right, but
Nice.
once I saw it, I thought, well, that's really cool. That's Samurai Sophie.
Did he make you get rid of the wombat?
No, it's in there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I don't start this crap because.
Do it up good
I'll
there,
mark-
Proctor.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so this is
I see it right there.
you call it the Samurai Succubus if you want to, whatever you want to call it, but I call it Samurai Sophie. But anyway, that's her. All right, what you got next?
Let's see. I'll go back to where we left off here. Let's
Okay.
see. Hold on. It's not this one.
There we go. And then so
I
in
love
the
that
set
one.
we've got two ogres. We got the one that Jason did, and the one that Chris did. Excuse me. And
We
Chris,
went
what was the
completely different directions.
yeah. But this guy's really cool. And I can imagine with all the different colors and things you can put on this guy, you can with the face paintings and tattoos and a lot of skin there to do a lot of cool stuff with. This guy will look really, really cool. He's
also
he's
armed with a wombat.
quite a wombat.
Yeah,
Wombat.
that's a hell of a wombat.
Poor Ron.
I'm going to suffer through it. So there's the other Japanese ogre. What else we got, Justin? Ah, okay.
No, the
Here's the
elementals.
elementals. So on the left, we've got
Oh,
fire,
that's cool.
we have earth, then we have air, and then on the far right, we have water. Chris, what were your inspiration for these models?
Well, I started with the Japanese symbols for each of them, and
Oh, man.
combat wasn't part of the discussion way back then,
No, it wasn't.
and they just grew out of that. Started with the symbol, then the effect, and then figured out what kind of person would be suitable in that role. And the only real outlier, of course, is the Earth Elemental, which is just golem-like figure.
Really cool. Those are really cool. In hindsight, I wish I'd had these injected into clear plastic colors. You know, fire being clear red and then water and air. That would have been a really cool thing to do. But again, hindsight's great. But you did a really nice job on those. Those are really cool. That's a good set of elements. So those look nice. All right, what's next? Okay. Oh, I think last week or in the last update we showed 3 of the tombstones. This is the straggler tombstone that didn't make it into the last update. So here's this one. This will come in 2 pieces. You'll have to glue it together. So there's another tombstone. Okay, what's next? Oh man, okay.
Those are great.
The dinosaur guys are some of my favorite figures. They were great in Bones 4 when we did the prehistoric version and the chronoscope versions, and so we carried it forward into Bones 5, Chris, when you did the Japanese version. So I want to show the scale differences here between the T-Rex Samurai and the little ninja pterodon. And what's cool, Chris, is that all the bases on these guys, you did unique bases on for all of them. They're not just generic, texture. They're all unique.
I really wanted to carry the Japanese theme in it, so the ninja on the Tommy mats, and there's the Yari guy on the Zen sand garden.
Yeah, and that's coming up. That'll come up here in just a second. Yeah, those guys are great. And then what's next, Justin? We've got 2 more Japanese samurai. So you got the
samurai in the starting position.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can't see the little stone lantern behind the Triceratops.
Yeah, and the Ankylosaurus is on his sumo mat, I guess, or
that's the starting position for a sumo match.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I had a different idea, but never mind.
The starting position for something else too. Thank you, Proctor.
The Triceratops.
Can't hear you, Weeby.
You guys great.
That's scrape off the face, Proctor.
And next,
you can add it if you want.
Yeah.
And there's the last 2.
Right.
The rock garden you mentioned, Chris.
Mm-hmm. The Zen garden and the lotus flower.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed those the first pass. That's really great.
They're so cool.
I think most of the shots were very low angle, so you really couldn't see what they were.
Yeah.
Right. These guys are really cool. And
I'll be right back.
Okay, so you've got the Japanese versions that we did. And so Bones 4, you have those 2 sets, and then also we don't have photos, but people should really check out the Fantasy Dinos option we put in to Bones 5. So some really cool fantasy dinos there. So good stuff on all those.
Barbarian Stegosaurus, definitely my favorite so far.
Which one?
The Barbarian Stegosaurus.
Yeah, he's super cool. He's very cool. We'll see if we can get some images of those or some actual physical models of those for an upcoming update. What's next, Justin? Yeah, again, my crappy photo destroys a good figure. But Chris, tell everybody what this is.
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Jombero or something like that. It's a spider demon. An Oni spider demon.
The Japanese have some really creepy demons.
Yeah,
they do.
I made a huge list of all the demons in Japanese mythology and just narrowed it down to these ones. There's so many great visuals they have.
Yeah,
some really weird ones with children and such.
Yeah, and this one,
but it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, so the spider legs are supporting the body, and it's sort of suspended from the legs. Chris did a really good job sculpting it. Like I said, my photograph just ruined it. So, but don't let that
Particularly
stop.
creepy.
It's a really good model. You should still pick up the Daimyo set if you haven't done that yet. Okay, what's next, Justin? Okay, so this kind of jumps back to Greek for a moment. These aren't in order, but real quick on the Daimyo set. Again, like I've said before, the two sets that sort of fly under the radar are the Chronoscope set and the Daimyo set. The Daimyo set, because we never really showed a lot of physical models during the Kickstarter or throughout any of these updates we've done over the last year. Now we're finally able to show you guys the actual physical models, and hopefully you can tell that there's some amazing stuff in the Daimyo set, and you guys should definitely give it a second look if you haven't looked at it.
Jorogumo is the name of the spider demon.
Jorogumo, yeah. So jumping back to Greek for a second, this is Chris's Cerberus that he did, and there's a couple of different angles here. There you go. Show you how big he is with Gene's hoplite figure. Yeah, that's cool, man. That guy's cool. That is really neat.
It's huge.
Really, really.
They look really good together.
Yeah,
They do.
Mhm.
They look really good together. So people start thinking of your vignettes and dioramas for the MSP Open next year at ReaperCon.
Definitely.
Yeah, some good stuff there. Some really good stuff. That's a great Cerberus. He looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go together really easy. Proctor, you got one right there, right? Cerberus?
I do. Right here.
Fit together pretty easily, huh?
Oh, super easy. And these are bones, right? This is how they're going to be molded.
Yeah.
And so they fit together
Yeah.
perfectly. And the mold lines are nil. Chris was very detailed, just so you know. Goes that extra mile.
Soda turd there, Proctor.
Yeah.
But he's got
I hadn't
three
noticed
heads.
it even while I was assembling it until I was turning it around going, oh, that's nice. He's taking inspiration from Jackson.
I beg your pardon.
All
I
right,
don't
what's next?
There's no piping here.
there's no cloaca
Yeah.
on that.
Well, yeah.
It's not a monitoring.
Bobby's put some twig and berries on other trolls, so
That's true. But Weeby started it all, so.
Yeah.
What's next,
No,
Justin?
no,
Weeby's the-
no. Jeff Valley started off.
Back to Daimyo. Here are
He's not here, so we can blame him.
3 of the Undead Samurai. The mounted version, one with the katana, and the one with the wakizashi and the other wakizashi, I guess. I believe there's one missing from the shot, which is the one with the spear. But these guys are cool. These are some really, really great looking Undead Samurai. Yeah,
that horse
those are
armor is
really
really cool.
Yeah, that horse is amazing. That's going to be a really nice painted set, I think.
yeah.
Trying to
it's good
figure
stuff.
out how that armor worked was a pain. The Japanese got some wild armor.
If you worked on the Legend of the Five Ring stuff, raise your hand. Weeby, you didn't do any L5R stuff?
Oh,
Not that I'd admit, no. Wait, you did?
Bob and Drew, did y'all do any?
Maybe
I did a conversion.
Maybe I did.
I did one
I don't know.
conversion
I don't remember.
years and years
Bob and
ago.
Drew, y'all ever worked on that line?
No,
I
we
did a
did.
ton of that stuff.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I remember the stories back from that time about Japanese armor.
No more. No more.
All that
Chris,
silk
you did it.
rope. Jeez.
No.
And Chris,
It's far more
Oh,
fun
you're
just to do
racist.
bits and pieces.
did it for fun. This
And
did
that was
that
back
wrong?
before you had a ZBrush lace button, you know?
Yep.
You had to do it all by hand,
I still don't use that.
you know.
Those are good. Those are great looking.
It kills
figures.
creativity.
All right, what's next?
I didn't know there was a lace button. I must
There's
not have
only,
upgraded.
Lace.
there's only one photo left.
So there's the
Outside
one last, which was the PNG.PNG.
yes.
You can show that. Okay.
Ooh.
The last
Oh,
one's the other one
nice.
you wanted to save for the end.
That
Okay,
looks
we'll
super
save,
cool.
we'll save
The
that.
actual,
This
yeah.
This is Craterix, the Shadow Dragon. This one, so the one you're going to get if you purchase that option, it's going to be injected in a clear, smoky gray. I think previously I said it was purple. It is a clear, smoky gray. But Josh Davis went and painted this one. He took it and painted it and chose these colors, and it just turned out fantastic. You can see the details on the base, and and if you wanted to keep yours clear, you certainly could. But like I said, Josh painted this one in this really cool teal. As a matter of fact, this just came in the mail today from Josh. So here it is right here. So
That's
really
super
nice.
cool. You did a great job.
Yeah, very cool.
Neat.
Yeah, contrasting colors looks really cool. So, and what you can't see in the photo, which I didn't because I didn't photograph this, is on the other side. There's some blood running down the stone that Josh painted, and it looks really cool. So, yeah, very nice. So that's the Criterix, the Shadow Dragon. That's an option you can pick up and put in your pledge as well. Oh, someone's shaking. All right,
It's your wombat.
It was someone's pet wombat. So I know people have been asking about this glow-in-the-dark ship for months and months and months. Well, we're glad that we can finally announce that we're going to produce the pirate ship in glow-in-the-dark. So you'll be able to get it there. See, Chris, that's what I had to do when I couldn't get a hold of you.
Yeah, mine turned out way different.
Now I can finally do my pledge manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So let
Are
me
you
tell
going to
you
do
guys.
the other figureheads as well in glow in the dark?
What's that?
Are you going to
Again,
do the other figurheads in glow in the dark
No.
as well?
No, we cannot do that. So the only figurehead that comes with the ship, which is the Pirate Maiden figurehead, that's the only glow-in-the-dark option for this ship. We can't do the other two as well.
Shouldn't
now-
it be death instead of the pirate?
Look,
It's
look.
glow-in-the-dark?
Just stop.
Might be a little late now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little late now.
We gotta think these things through.
You'll get the female and be happy about it.
That's exactly right. We cannot do anything about that. That's just the way it is. Okay, now here's the skinny on the ship. It is limited edition. Okay, so once we sell out in the Kickstarter, we're not making any more. So this is a one-time chance to get this during the Kickstarter. Now, here's the other
When's
thing.
it going in the
How many
pledge
are you
manager?
making? What, like 1.5 million?
Yeah. Gosh, everyone's shut. So it's like chill with children. So now here's the deal. Now, if
Okay,
you back
Dad.
if you got in early, oh my god! If you got in on time and you backed Kickstarter, the regular pirate ship, as you guys know, is $100. If you're a late backer, the regular pirate ship is $125. Because this ship is more to produce. If you were an existing backer and you got in before the Kickstarter closed, this version of the ship is $125. If you're a late backer, the ship would be $145. So that's the difference. So if you got in on time, like 18,000 people did, then it's $125. If you're a late backer, then it's $145. And yeah, I'll be putting this in the pledge manager tonight, as soon as I can. And 500 of these exist. We're only going to make 500. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay?
So,
So-
out of curiosity, Ron, if you've already locked in your pledge, because we've been kind of telling people to do that, can they go back and add this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And so, so to be clear, I know last time on Reaper Live we were telling everybody, lock in your pledge. Yes, you have until December 1st to lock in your pledge. But what we're trying to do is give our manufacturing partners enough time to make all this stuff so they can ship it to us so we can fulfill on time. If we get our numbers to them late, which means they ship it late, which means we fulfill late, and we don't want to fulfill late, which is why we're pressing everyone to get their stuff in. I'm sure we'll get a lot of people who get their pledges in on December 1st, November 30th, things like that, and that's fine. I mean, that is the deadline, and we're going to allow all those pledges up to that point. But if you miss the deadline, there's no guarantee you're going to get any of the stuff that you've pledged for. So, but
I have a question.
About it out. Yeah.
Is there a limit on the number of glow-in-the-dark pirate ships you can get?
10. Like with
10?
any other.
So 50
Yeah.
people, 50 people get to play.
If people want to buy 10 ships each, then yes.
So out
Yes.
of curiosity, though, Ron, are we going to carry this as a product after the fact, or are we only making these? The
We're only
500
making 500.
total,
we're
grand
making
total. Okay.
Yeah, grand total 500.
Ever.
Stock up.
If we go through 400 in the pledge manager, we'll have 100 left over after the fact, which will then sell on reprinted.com. But it won't be an ongoing item. The regular pirate ship should be an available item for a while, I would imagine. I don't really know the specifics beyond right now. But what is Rhonda asking? If you already pledged for the ship, if you've already pledged for the other ship and you want to change it out, you'll need to email us and let us know. I'm sure that we could work that out. It shouldn't be a big deal. But there you go. So that's the news. There's the pirate ship. Chris, great job on this. It was fantastic. We'll be putting this up in the Product Manager, and now you've got your chance to go and close that out. So,
Also, out of curiosity, is there a breakpoint by which we sell? If we sell all 500 of these overnight, right now, is there any chance at all that by demand we maybe produce it? Or
I'll get with Ed and Dave. I got to imagine if we went through 500 tonight, that if we wake up tomorrow, I'm going to call Ed and Dave and say, hey, should we do another 500? So that's the thing. We're not limiting it just because we're trying to make it scarce. We're limiting it because we want to make sure that we don't overspend on this particular item.
You don't want to get stuck with 10,000 pirate ships.
Exactly. We don't want to stick with 10,000 glow in the dark pirate ships.
You'll be lighting up.
What are we going to do with all these damn pirate ships?
Put them up as lights.
Inner city schools.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
donate them to inner city schools. That's a good idea.
we're not limiting it to make it scarce. That's not the point. We're limiting it just because we're trying to make sure the production is feasible. That's the thing. And again, don't be the kind of person, like I said, like Gene said or Bobby said, if you're one of the 50 who buys 10 and then they're all out, and you want to sell it on eBay, well, yeah, we may have to change our plans. So what I don't want is people hold our feet to the fire if they sell out overnight and we have to make more. You go, well, you only said make 500. Well, guess what? We're going to make 600, I guess.
what's what's that age-old saying? Vote with your wallet. So if you guys really like this thing, go ahead, buy it, get it as quick as you can, and that is the quickest message you can send us that it's a product.
But
that
Ron
you guys
just
like.
said, don't be an asshole and buy 10.
No, because
Ron
if we
just
have but if we have 50
Ron
people,
called everybody an asshole. I missed that.
no, but if we have 50 people, that's not necessarily a great demand, right? That's 50 people who bought all
Oh,
of
I
them.
see. I see. So you're democratizing the whole thing. I get
Right.
it.
Social.
But
All right.
just figured I would ask some of those questions because I imagine people in chat want to know.
If people in
So you
chat have
want
those
wide
questions,
and shallow support is what you're saying. Wide and shallow for the pirate ship.
yeah.
Yes. Also,
Tell
and
one friend.
if they do sell out, the next best thing other than just hoping that we put more up in stock is sending a direct request through Ron at Reaper Mini for more pirate ships of the glow in the dark nature.
Fair.
He will appreciate
Julie, that might be a way. That might be a way for Julie to get her figurheads in.
Julie's gonna send 35 emails alone tonight. She's just gonna keep writing them up and sending them.
So I agree with what Chris and Julie sort of threw out there. That the only figurehead. I agree with you, Chris. It should be the Reaper, right? You never know. You never know. Let's just leave it right there. Right now.
Oh no!
Today, right now, that is the figurehead you're getting with your glow in the dark ship. Okay.
So this is the edition. You'll get this. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I see
Wait a
how you're
minute.
setting
So if I
this
go
up.
order the ship today, I may wind
So
up
the
with a
second
different
run will be
figurehead
with Dave.
later.
No, you'll wind up with this one. But if you order it today, when they do the next 500, you never know. He just said you never know. So you got to watch it.
Quick side
Wow.
question.
So I might wind up with 20 ships with two different figureheads. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think Ron is second guessing him inviting a guest on this show.
Yeah.
When did we get the Pizza Dungeon version?
Oh my gosh.
Quick
Where's
side question
Pugh?
for
We need
Ron.
a P figurehead.
Yes, I'm listening.
Can you someone ask in chat, I believe, if they could just order add-ons for the Bones Kickstarter? They don't have to order the core set. That's what they're asking.
No, not at all.
They can order
Or
really
any-
whatever they want, right?
Whatever you want.
All right.
It's like a web store. You just order whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
Gene, I think
But yeah.
we should do a Pizza Dungeon dinghy, maybe a little Pizza
Maybe
Dungeon
we
there
should
you
do
go.
Oh,
PD in in a little inner tube or something.
PD,
PD.
have Chris
The
do a
cannons
nice
are separate,
pizza
aren't they?
dinghy.
Do what,
Do a
Chris?
little-
What?
The cannons are separate, aren't they?
Yes.
Good, because I have plans on replacing mine.
Are there glow-in-the-dark cannonballs
I
included
mean,
with this?
you have to buy it separately from the ship.
So look, don't ask me any canon questions tonight. I'm not answering canon questions tonight. I don't have my data.
Is the entire inside of the ship also glow-in-the-dark?
Each piece injected in glow in the dark.
Okay.
Those are good questions,
Okay.
Justin.
Can this material also float in water like the other ship?
Yes. Yes.
I suppose anything could if it's shaped properly, right?
On
Any?
That's
average,
all about
how many
displacement.
lumens? How many lumens does it glow out? Like
That's
say
my
after a
next
full
question.
charge?
Thank you, Jason. I need to know this. How many lumens does the ship output?
Yeah,
Can you
Ron?
play a whole campaign setting in the dark with it?
before
Yes,
it fades.
absolutely.
That's what I want to know.
Why
Yeah.
not? Stop asking all these questions. I don't know. Forget it. We're canceling the pirate ship. Just start over. Retract the announcement. I don't know. I'm just trying to give
Everybody
you guys
get your
good
pirate ship. Get your glow-in-the-dark pirate ship as soon as Ron
Yeah.
puts them up tonight.
Yes.
Then
So
all these hijinks
Can we
will be
get
over.
a wombat figurehead?
Jason's already got that taken
Sure.
care of.
We've already got a
We've
couple
got a
wombats
dead
in the
wombat.
can.
Oh,
Get a
Gene,
wombat
I've got a
figurehead
live
for the
one?
ship.
this
We got-
Hang it from the yard arm.
Jason
We
has
got a
really-
mean one. Oh, we have a mean one too, though.
the three masts though, Ron. Those are going to function the same way the original ship does, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
The masts function.
Yeah. So like they have
Yeah.
magnets, right? Like, aren't they? Are they gonna? They're gonna come with magnets, right?
Check it out.
Are you going to rig
Are they gonna
each
come
ship
with-
that we buy?
Yeah, I was
That's
wondering about
yeah.
the rigging and the cloth,
Watch this. Watch this.
the sailcloth. How thick is the
Yeah.
sailcloth?
See that? See
Wow.
That's awesome. Good
Wow.
I
job.
guess
Ron.
technically
Here-
that is a function.
Hey, Ron, do you wanna?
That
That's
is.
a function.
You wanna show us again, Ron?
Show us again.
Yeah, do it again.
that? There's your mast, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
There-
a drinking
Those are-
game is born. A
those are
drinking
some-
game is
Right.
born.
Some strong
Forget about
magnets.
beer pong.
Cool.
No more
Yeah,
beer
they are.
pong. Just stick the mast
Toss
in
the mast.
Okay, the next question.
Is
So,
that a
Scottish
battery
Highway game, isn't it?
poster?
If and when the magnets lose their magnetization, does Reaper support replacing
What,
new
like
magnets?
25,000 years?
Yes, I listen. These are the hard questions that our fans want to know. All right.
Or are you going to put it in a kiln to bake the magnet right back?
If your magnets run out of
Run
juice,
out.
contact Justin at reapermini.com. He will take care of it.
Oh boy.
Only
Well-
if your magnets run out of juice, though. Okay. All right.
Perfect. So we're on the
I-
same
You
Yeah,
send
I
them
think
back
that
in for
probably is.
recharging.
That's yeah. I think Justin could recharge those magnets pretty good.
Yeah, the Reaper's
It'd be a
offering a
good deal.
All you
free
need is a
magnet
little lightning.
recharging service.
Okay. Hey, real quick. There you go. Y'all can go chew on the pirate ship and all that kind of fun stuff. I want to make an announcement here. So, I know we normally have our Bones 5 live updates, these are Kickstarter updates, on the first and third weekends of the month. Well, because of ReaperCon, things got shifted. Well, now, in October, we're going to do our updates on the 9th and the 23rd. So it'll be the second and fourth weekend instead of the first and third. And then in November, it'll be the 6th, the 20th, and December will be the 4th and the 18th, back on schedule. So no update next week, even though it is the first Friday of October, there is no update. We're going to go to the second Friday in October. So again, October 9, October 23, November 6th, November 20th, December 4th, December 18th.
Also,
October 9th's a good date.
it is. It is a great date. Yeah, it's
That's
closer to
my
Halloween
birthday.
than a current date.
My birthday.
Oh, it's also great for that reason.
In case you
Are you also
guys didn't
turning-
give me my
Announce it.
address.
Are you also turning 30 this year, like me, Proctor?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'll be 30. I'll finally be turning 30.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fly up there. We'll have a party.
Yes, please.
So Proctor,
Wear
I know
your
you.
mask.
Not Proctor. Ron, I know you answered this earlier, but if they, I believe you answered this, they can switch to the glow in the dark ship, correct? If they have already pledged for the other ship, like you can go in and change, or they have to send an email, correct? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Because once the pledge is locked in, we'll have to go and do some manual finagling.
Right.
Couldn't you add a pledge when you add the pledge manager to upgrade my pirate ship to the glow in the dark if I've already locked it in?
I don't think it works like that, Gene.
Yeah, you just hit the upgrade
There's
integration
no
button.
Yeah.
It's like the lace button and the wing button.
I think what's going to have to happen is Kit's going to have to physically go in and change your pledge, and so Kit will have to do it since he's got all that data. So it's nothing I can do. And John can't.
What's that email address again? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that'd be funny.
There's a handsome fella, Proctor.
Look at there.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's cool.
Oh, jeez.
What is
Hold on.
that?
See,
That's a
giant
You
ship.
really
baby.
need a better camera.
My camera sucks.
His camera's all right. It's he has some internet issues every now and then.
You guys, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Super
super cool.
badass. Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, there you go. There's your
Does
super
not
big
glow in the dark.
for Friday, September 25th. Thanks, guys, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hopping on and giving me all
Sure you
your insight.
Thanks for having me.
Problems. All that kind of stuff.
Now
Good
you're
work,
wishing for
everybody.
the giant asteroid, aren't you, Ron?
Just about
Yeah.
right now, I am. Only to hit certain
You know,
states.
you can get a special pillow to sit on.
Is it
All
Tony?
right.
That's a great announcement of the pirate ship, Ron. Good job.
Thanks, Proctor.
That was
Gosh,
good.
you are such
Yeah.
a cheesy.
I'm super
You
excited.
got to get
about
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
You guys
I'm
got to
500
ordering
get in there and
mine.
step up this
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
Okay,
ordering
'cause there's
mine.
I like it.
All right.
Starting to
There
get a
you
little
go.
ill.
there's 8 of us, and we're each buying 10. So you guys better get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 1/5 of the power ship's gone right now.
That's right.
Mhm.
Boom, right off the top. That's the cream, baby.
On that note, I will find us a raid.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You ever want to go around the horn here and plug anything you want to plug, and I guess wave to everyone, say goodbye, that kind of stuff. Thank you again, Bob and Julie. You guys get front and center stage for joining us. This is great.
Gosh, you're a bigger cheese eater than Proctor.
I love
Oh
cheese.
my
Actually,
gosh, Bobby.
it's funny you say that. I learned last night that I really like Havarti cheese. So
It's called
It is
being
good.
polite and nice, Jackson. Not eating
Try
cheese.
dill Havarti. Try dill Havarti.
that sounds
seriously.
amazing. That sounds
My,
amazing.
It's very
my
good.
assistant Ron Bender
No.
is keeping me on task. She's asking any word on Nethermall. No, there is no word on Nethermall as far as doing a new version of that. We want to do the version that Julie sculpted, the full size version. We want to do that, but there is no update as of this week whether we're going to do that or not. So,
How
Bone
about
six.
glow in the dark?
Julie,
Mm.
Right there with that needle.
yeah. So I
Quiet
don't know.
assassin.
Julie is a huge glow in the dark aficionado, I guess. Collects. Is that right, Julie and Bob? Julie, you collect a bunch of glow in the dark stuff.
Yep.
Is it Bob or Julie who does it?
I do.
Sure is it.
All over
So-
my desk. I'm
Bob
trying to
can't
make my
speak.
desk lighter in the dark.
You're gonna need a
That's-
bigger
have my
desk.
light.
That's so cool.
Mm.
I've got a glow in the dark ghost up on my shelf up here. Yeah. So Julie's always like, "Hey, maybe you should do that in glow in the dark." Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So it's like every time there's something. Now, a lot of the stuff that Bob and Julie sculpt would be really, really cool in glow in the dark. So good idea.
Why don't we just do a whole glow in the dark version of Bones 5?
Well,
Just every
Bone 6 is
minute.
all glow in the dark.
Bone
Did you know
6
that?
should be all glow in the dark.
Bone
all
6
glow in
is
the
all
dark.
glow in the
That'd be
dark?
great.
All glow in the dark.
Cool.
That's the hook.
Hmm.
Bone
I'm
6
done.
is the first 5 bones, all glow in the dark, right?
Right.
Confirmed. You've heard it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, we
Big
can get
announcement.
started on 7. Let's get started on 7.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So we can play D&D in the dark.
By the way,
But it won't be because everything's glowing.
so
Yeah,
I know this is
that'd be
getting
great.
way ahead, but we're already talking. I'm already talking to all you guys about Bone 6 stuff. So
Oh,
everyone's
what the
got
what?
their what? Nope, we're done.
Back
You
at-
got the wrong sculptors. You haven't talked to any of us about it. I don't.
Back
Yeah.
in my day, we didn't even talk about the next bones until the current bones was
Yeah.
fulfilled, Ron.
Maybe it's those
That's
Spanish
part of
guys.
it.
That's the curse right there.
Justin, you're too young to have a day.
Wait a minute, he's almost 30, man. What are you talking about?
I am 30. I turned 30 like 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Bobby meant almost backwards.
Wow.
Oh.
Soon you'll be an adult.
Soon. I don't know. I feel like I like to lead my life like Proctor's, where maybe I don't ever have to grow up. Right, Proctor?
No.
We can
no.
stay young and
Don't
Don't
live like
ever
Brock.
grow up. Don't be
Don't-
old and crotchety
don't.
like Jackson.
Don't live like Brock.
Him and his
Yeah.
prune juice that he
we'll
drinks. every
we'll leave a
morning.
PSA here.
Uncle Brock.
Don't be
Yeah.
crotchety.
You know what though, Justin?
Don't be old
Did you
and
see
crotchety
Proctor's-
like Bobby Jackson.
Don't live
Okay.
Did
like
you see
Brock.
Proctor's camper or his kitchen? You don't get that stuff when you're a kid.
That's true. That is true. But I hear that their kitchen's great now because Proctor built it
It is.
himself. So
He
Brand new
did.
kitchens.
He's
all
coming
done.
up and building
All
mine
done.
in
Oh,
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I hear. All
When are you
right.
going to cook something?
Everyone is invited over. Yeah.
Thank you,
Everybody
everyone.
on this
I think you've
screen.
lost control there, Rod.
Everyone on this screen, great, and I'm not on the screen, so I appreciate it.
Oh, and
You're
including
muted, Ron.
including the 30-year-old. Yeah.
John,
I already invited
Justin
you
muted
earlier.
you,
Come
Ron.
celebrate birthday with me.
I did not mute Ron. I did not. His audio is still there. He's pretending to talk. In fact, it's no. You are pretending. I can see your audio levels are bouncing. I can
Man,
see
that's-
better. You should mute your mic next time so I don't get any audio levels.
Who are
That's
we
a
rating?
micro passive
We are going to
aggression.
be rating. We are going to be rating. All right. Giggling Geek Cat. Thank you guys very much for coming
That's
out,
awesome.
especially Chris
Oh, that
and
looks great.
Bob and Julie. I'm glad you guys could join us. Take
Thank
some
you.
time out of your day. Proctor, that's cool. That's the lasher guy.
If you guys haven't added the demonic lasher to your pledge, just because Gene was working on it during the whole thing, and I don't know if the final images and everything got out when everybody was filling out their pledge manager and what have you. But the base, I don't know if you. I got the shitty camera effect here again, but I'll show it off more on the Crow's Nest next week. It's really cool
Yeah.
lava effects and just stonework, and then the demonic lashers better than
Yeah,
that TV show.
Awesome.
It's really lashy. It's really lashy.
It really is. All right, guys.
It's
Wait
super
for everyone.
lashy.
Thank you very much. You guys are all awesome, and join us on the 9th of October. Also, Proctor's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. So,
Woohoo, happy birthday.
thank you guys very much.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
See you guys later.
Hopefully
You'll be
the
an
giant
adult.
asteroid doesn't crush us by then.
Oh boy.